Each in our own time, we will find our own way. Through the stones in the road, we will overcome, we do shine. God's children, oh, that's who we are, on our path to learn, as we find our way home from spirit. Well, it flows down to us on a perfect ray. Oh, the light and the sound. When I open my heart, all blessings were finally granted. And I know all it can be, and all I once dreamed. 'Cause we all do shine, oh yes we do, we all do shine. Each in our own time, we will find our own way. Through the storms in the road, we will overcome. We do shine, we do shine, oh yeah. Through lifetimes, oh, we all shall learn how to reach above and further beyond. And with each day, we get closer and closer on our path to know that we are so. So open your heart, it will show you who you really are. Let divine love flow through you, and it will ring true. 'Cause we all do shine,
Yes, we all do shine.
each in our own time.
We'll find our own way.
Through the stones in the road, we will overcome. We do shine. La, 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 oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We do shine. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, we do shine. We do shine. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I can see your light, 'cause you shine so very bright. Yes, I can see your light, 'cause you shine so very bright. Well, now I can see your light, 'cause you shine so very bright. Oh yeah, we all do shine, yeah. Do, 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 yeah. You,
Hi, we're Mystic Folk, and this is Mark on my right. I'm Becky, Robin, and Joy. And that last song was called We All Do Shine by Robin Hoffman. And next, we're going to have a song written by Mark, and it's called My Friend. And it's dedicated to all those special people in our lives that make such a difference to us.
a friend of mine is a teacher. He's teaching me about love. This friend of mine is a teacher. He's teaching me about love.
Well, I know as I travel down this road, I've got a friend I've got a friend who won't leave me. He stays close to me as my heartbeat. One thing that I know, I love this friend.
In the cold,
on the darkest wintry night,
in the darkest wintry
my
night,
friend is there.
friend is there, friend is there.
In the
In the
cold, on
cold,
the darkest wintry night,
in the darkest wintry
my
night,
friend is there.
friend is there.
If need be,
Ah,
he can lie to me.
hey yeah,
Him I'll never be alone. Yes, I love my friend. And when we travel, we're partners, side by side.
Side by side.
Love has gone deep and strong, and I'm grateful,
ah,
oh so grateful.
he's in my life.
Moving
Moving
on,
on,
on this old road, I thank my friend
moving on, I thank my
for
friend.
his great love.
His great love, yeah, His great love.
Moving on
Moving on,
this old road, I thank my friend
moving on, I thank my
for
friend.
his great love.
His great love.
And I strive to
Ah,
pass his love on in my life.
hey yeah,
Yeah, he's teaching me well. This friend of mine,
friend of mine is a teacher.
this friend of mine,
He's teaching me about love.
teaching me about love.
Friend of mine is a teacher.
Hey, yeah,
He's teaching me about love. Well, I've got a friend. Oh, yeah. He's teaching me about love.
I've got a
Friend of mine is a
friend.
teacher.
He's teaching me well.
He's teaching me about love.
Oh, I've got a
Friend of mine
friend.
is a teacher.
He's teaching
me about love.
teaching me about love.
Friend of mine is a teacher.
Teaching me
Oh,
about
yeah. Friend of mine is a teacher.
He's a teacher,
Friend of mine is a teacher.
When I was about 14, I moved to the wilds of Australia, and it's provided some extremely rich imagery for songwriting, in that a good part of the continent is just desolate and red, and you could feel like you were the only person on the planet. So when you're pondering questions about your existence, it's great to have Australia to enrich in the lyrics. This is a song called Or So It Seems. Don't know why you left me on the open road that day. I tried so hard to find you, but I finally gave it all away and smiled. I put it down to style. You can pray for rain, or you can dig your way to water. On those big old dusty plains, you fall victim or you're martyred to your dreams. So it seems. I wandered on quite aimlessly, addicted to the loss, engaging my existence on the sunsets and the albatross that arcs the sky. Waiting for something to die. And then on the horizon I caught a glimpse of true surrender. Release those worldly burdens, learning
how to live and love again. The heart does mend. So take your visions and fly away if you want it that bad. Who am I to make you stay? Those chilly winds blow fierce and mean, but we move on in spite of all we say and do. We are soul, and we pull through. Got a lot of things to find in this short spell we call life. I've been blind, but now I see that winding track, an open road to take me back to higher ground. 14 years and barely seen beyond my own backyard. Off to find Australia, a paradise for those who still believe that God is a resident abroad. 7 years of drought might turn to 7 years of drowning on those big old dusty plains. You might search in vain for fortunes in the sand, or take life's hand. I don't know why you left me on the open road that day. I tried so hard to find you, but I finally gave it all away and smiled. I put it down to style. You can pray for rain, or you can dig your way to water on those big old dusty plains. You fall victim or you're martyred to your dreams, or so it seems. Ooh.
Since I was a very young child, I've heard the call of soul. And for me, the soul is that part of us, the very deepest, truest part of ourself, or our highest self. And when I go through difficult times or troubled times, I like to remember that bigger part of myself that is the one that always knows the best choices and knows that everything is happening for a higher purpose. And this song is called The Miracle of Soul. When I was young, I had all of the time in the world for my dreams. I remember playing on my grandma's stool, twirling so free. Faster and faster the room spinning round and round until suddenly, deep inside of me, everything stood still. This is the miracle, to live so simple and free. You are the stillness in the center, no matter what may unfold. This is the promise love holds, the miracle of soul. I was barely 20 and driving cross country in my sky blue Chevrolet. Then my engine broke down, I got stranded, that's where I found away. I looked down and I saw the most beautiful flower, and in it I could see your light. I knew there must be a God, and everything was gonna be all right. This is the miracle, to live so simple and free.
So simple, so free.
You are the stillness in the center, no matter what may unfold. This is the promise love holds, the miracle of soul. When things seem the darkest, are you closest to the light? When every little thing in your life seems to turn out so wrong, could it all be perfectly right? Perfectly right. This is the miracle, to live so simple and free.
So simple, so free.
You are that stillness in the center, no matter what may unfold. This is the promise love holds, the miracle. This is the miracle, to live so simple and free.
So simple, so free.
You are the stillness in the center, no matter what may unfold. This is the promise love holds, the miracle. This is the miracle.
Oh, this is a miracle.
This is the miracle. This is the miracle.
This is a miracle.
This is the miracle. The miracle of soul. Miracle of soul.
Robin's written an extraordinary song about an extraordinary love that's been a big part of most of her life. And I'm sure she'll tell you about it when she's had a chance to tune up. But it's one that we all have watched her grow through and with. And it's a human love, something we don't often sing a lot about. But in this case, it's quite profound and quite uplifting. And you might want to say something about
I think
it.
you pretty well wrapped that up. It really is a very profound love, and it's actually fell in love with a very old friend through the internet. It was worlds apart. So I wrote a serenade, and this is just the beginning of that expression. Oh, my love, while you're dreaming in your night, I'll serenade you with this love song. Miles away, you shine so bright. Oh, yes, you do. Like the evening stars above me. If I could only reach you, pick you up and never let you go. 'Cause I know that this love is more than I have ever dreamed of. It's like never before or ever again.
Never again.
It's an extraordinary love, oh, baby. Can you hear my heart? It's beating fast. Oh, but the days go by so slowly. Will it ever come to pass? Will it be that I see your smile before me? If I could only reach you, give you love more than you've ever known. Is this love? Well, it just feels right. The way I long to hold you deep in the night. I want to live out the rest of this life with you, love. With you, love. With this extraordinary love. I can finally reach you. I'll give you all my love forevermore. Much more than ever. We could only be together. I know. We can build this new life somewhere, you and I. This extraordinary love, oh yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Extraordinary love, yeah.
Sometimes we look under rocks and look inside, and sometimes we ponder what on earth we're doing in this body, in this life, and it's a question, I certainly have asked over and over again countless times throughout my life, and Becky's written quite a profound song entitled, "How Do You Find God?" And in the answer to that, I think you'll find out, is that you find it everywhere.
You gave it away.
I thought you weren't ready.
Searching only for the higher ground, I miss the ferns and wild hollyhock. 6,000 feet of mountain, I hurry to the very top. I cry out to the valley below, but I only hear my echo asking how do you find God? Thinking that it must be wherever I'm not, I left my home to find it somewhere. I searched the pyramids of Egypt, only the memory was there. From the Oracle to the peaks of Tibet, the more I pursued, the further I get. Where do you find God? Always felt you near, just out of reach, haunting my dreams. Why don't you speak so I can hear? Are you here? One day while dreaming by my window, a white feather chanced to pass. Caught in the beauty of its motion, I slipped between the cracks. Now I am that feather, light as air. God is everywhere. The bird and tree, the air I breathe, weave of the tapestry. Were you so close I could not see? Now I see. How do you, how do you, how do you find God? How do you, how do you, how do you find bird and tree, air I breathe, weave of the tapestry, sunrise at dawn, French roasted that sings a morning song, sky deep blue, singing the hue, hands whose hearts are strong and true. Tucker and Max snuggled in my lap, curling up for an afternoon nap. How do you find God? How do you, how do you,
Tell me how do you find God? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How do you, how
It's
do
everywhere
you,
you are.
how do you find God? Well, this next song, written by Joy, all the way on my left, it's called Every Voice is Heard.
And you might want to tell them a little bit about what it's about.
Well, let's see, it's about so many things.
I want to just see if you were listening.
I actually sing the song, so I can tell them a little bit about this. It's a beautiful song about how each of us in ourselves, we have this true voice that comes out. We talked about this before earlier on. We all have this great higher self, and every voice is heard.
Okay.
How'd they do?
You're giving a critique.
2, 3, 4. There is no black, there is no white. It's just a swirling stream of color, making up this brilliant light. There is no heart, there is no love,
You're alone, only middle ground that we walk upon the soul to find our love, sweet love.
there is no future,
No future,
there is no past.
there is no plan.
It's only in this moment that we find our truth at last. No fear of motion, no standing still.
Standing still, we surrender to the change. We embrace our own free will to know this love, divine love.
magic of the heart and guide me to a place of innocence and wonder. Oh, let each moment of a soul a brand new start. There is no right, don't look for wrong.
Don't look for wrong. We each have our own purpose.
We gotta sing our own sweet song. No need to fall against the tide.
It's the tide.
But when the storm swells up with vengeance,
We still the wind and come inside to
God's great love, divine love. So teach me how to
see
that
every voice is heard.
Teach me how to speak
The language of the heart.
and guide me to a
Place of innocence and wonder.
oh, let each moment of a soul a brand new start. And all at once I like to fly on the wings of morning. I feel like my heart might touch the sky, and I'm all about it. The soul is so happy
When soul is free.
I'm feeling this music in me. Teach me how to live,
How to live.
give me my own word,
My own word.
and the strength to know
How to know.
every voice is heard.
Every voice is heard.
Teach me how to live,
How to live.
give me my own word,
My own word.
and the strength to know every voice is heard.
Every voice is heard.
Every voice is heard.
Every voice is heard.
Every voice is
Every voice is heard.
Every voice is heard.
Yes, good ears.
Well, my husband Mark, over here getting his guitar, puts on
Hard
about
to figure out which one it is.
the only guy up here. He drives about 50,000 miles a year. Hard to believe. And sometimes I'll say, what do you do all day while you're driving, or what do you think about, or what goes on with those 50,000 miles?
That's clearly his business, though.
Clearly my business.
Yeah, well, he'll say nothing. I don't think about anything. But he actually he wrote this beautiful song called Highway of Blue, and this is apparently some of what he thinks about while he's driving on the road.
That's a little bit. You know, guys go into this blank mind thing sometimes. So a lot of times we're not thinking anything. You know, so. Anyways, here we go. I'm riding this highway of blue, wind blowing past my window, singing you. I've got sun and stars who light the way, spirit as my guide. Sure love traveling this highway of blue, with a fresh cup of coffee in my hand, settling for a ride. My vehicle is fully stocked with all the right supplies that I need to deliver before my work is done. So I start the engine, put it in gear, this trip has begun. And I'm riding this highway of blue, wind blowing past my window, singing here. Sun and stars who light the way, spirit as my guide. Sure love traveling this highway of blue. Love traveling this highway of blue. Well, my schedule of deliveries, it's not written down to see.
Not to see.
For that I depend Your selfless acts open my heart, help make life worthwhile. And I'm riding this highway of blue, wind blowing past my window, singing you. I got sun and stars to light the way, Spirit as my guide. I sure love traveling this highway of blue. Love traveling this highway of blue. Living a life of service is my purpose. Living this way fills me with joy. Well, I've been on this road a long time now. Still seems like the first week. New sights, new sounds, new challenges keeps my interest peaked. And with this growing love that flows to me as I unfold, well, I've got all I need in life. Got my treasure, got my gold. And I'm riding this highway of blue.
Oh, yeah.
Wind blowing past my window, singing you. I got sun and stars to light the way, Spirit as my guide. Sure love traveling this highway of blue.
Don't you know?
Love traveling this highway of blue. Love traveling this highway of blue.
E. Cummings wrote a beautiful poem entitled Amazing Day, and Becky was asked to write a song for a friend's wedding at a time when she was experiencing immense heartbreak, so much so that she couldn't find any inspiration for the song, and found inspiration in these words of E. Cummings and used that as a basis for a song that really speaks of gratitude.
Yes, fortunately, my dear friends that were getting married had sent this little passage from the poem as part of the invitation. And so you've got me started.
That's good.
Just one more second, I gotta tune this.
Oh, I come by this love, it's just so natural, so right. Finally now I see myself by looking through your eyes. There's one thing that I want, to give this love all back to you. So I give it to all life, I know that's what you'd have me do. You're my teacher, you're my brother, my love and my friend. You're in everyone I meet. This is a love without end. And I've never known a heart that is more gentle or more true. If I can learn the ways of love, I know I'll learn from you. From you. Thank you, God, for most of this amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees and a blue true dream of the sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes. Now I have traveled very far deep inside what's true. I am soul and I exist by the grace and love of you. If I breathe, it is your essence. If I hear, it is your sound. And to see your love in everything is to dance on sacred ground. Thank you, God, for most this amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees and a blue true dream of a sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes. Where does love come from after all of these years of breathing thin air? I found you there. Thank you, God, for most this amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees and a blue true dream of the sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes, which is yes. I thank you, God, for most this amazing day.
I had the good fortune of growing up in a town and a community where I had a neighborhood of kids that I was born in the crib with and became so close to that when I moved to the other side of the world, we maintained our closeness, and we're just almost like a bunch of witches, you know. We're very, very close, and we know everything that everyone else is doing and keep tabs on one another. And so when one of us got married, I wrote this song, and it's entitled Friends. But if you don't mind, I'm just going to have a quick sip of water. It'll make a big difference. One, two, three, four.
Let's take it again.
I want to make sure it was in tune. I'd like to sing a song about my friends, the ones who've been with me since I can't remember when. Through high and low, through thick and thin, through good and bad times, they stood by me and made me see with rain there's always sunshine. My friends don't judge me, they take me for what I am. They build me up and make me do the best I can. We've had our fights and fallings out, some sheer disasters, but the test of time finds out the weak and leaves the masters. But then once in a while, when that melody fades and I'm left feeling lonely and blue, I just call for my friends, no matter where, no matter when, and I'm left feeling shiny and new. So if you like what I've got, my strength and personality, hey, I suggest you multiply that by 10. 'Cause whatever I am, I'm a part of each and every one of my friends. together. There ain't no scheme could come between birds of a feather. There's a saying that goes, make new friends, keep the old. That's a statement undeniably true. And I'm thankful each day for those new friends who stay, help to color my world a richer hue. And I can't say enough for those old friends I love, and the song will go on without end. You know life is so grand when you're engulfed in the love of your friend. My friends, since I can remember when, I know good and bad times, and with rain there's always sunshine. I'd like to sing a song about my friends, the ones who've been with me since I can't remember when. Through high and low, through thick and thin, through good and bad times, they stood by me, made me see with rain there's always sunshine. Once in a while when that melody fades and I'm left feeling lonely and blue, I just call for my friends, no matter where, no matter when, and I'm left feeling shiny and new. So if you like what I like, my strength and personality, I suggest you multiply that by 10. 'Cause whatever I am, I'm a part of each and every one of my friends. I'd like to sing a song about my friends, the ones who've been with me since I can't remember when. Through high and low, through thick and thin, through good and bad times, they stood by me and made me see with rain there's always sunshine.
Well, in several songs, in the next song, you're going to hear, and you've heard us mention this sound or this word called hue. And hue is an ancient name for God, and it can be sung aloud or to yourself quietly. In times of difficulty, I've found it very calming and uplifting to work with the sound. And you'll hear more about it in the next song, which is written by Robin, called The Only Way Out Is Through. And this song has actually helped me through some difficult times. You know those times when you know you just have to get through, like the only way you can get through it is just to go through it.
No, I don't know those times.
I'm the only one? I don't think so.
I have arrived. Thank you for that. This is actually co-written by a good friend of mine, lyric-wise. And really the message here is that there's always darkness in our lives, things we have to work through. And coming out of that darkness and into the light is all about this. So the only way out is through you. Two, three, four. Sometimes I wonder how will I go on when all is darkness and I can't see the dawn. When the pain is all around me, well, there's little chance to find the sun. I must remember this, it's not forever, for there is change around every corner. There's a flower growing in the darkness, like me and you, it will bloom. And then the light comes comes in and the sky is shining new. It was a long, dark night of sorrow, oh yeah. And this will be a new day. May blessings come to you. But through it all, just you. The only way out is through. All this I know, and soon the light and the sound will come lift you up. But the only way out is through. La 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 la. Yeah. I know with change there comes more of the learning, and with the learning comes more of the pain. But that moonflower still blooms at nighttime, and will again and again and again and again. So be that one that grows through all the darkness, and let your light continue to shine. Oh, let the love from God seep down to nourish you with your heart open wide. And then your light comes in and your sky is shining new. It was a long, dark night of soul, and this will be a new day. May blessings come to you. But through it all, just you. The only way out is through. All this we know, and soon the light and the sound will come lift you up. But the only way out is through. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. And it's true. It's true. The light and the sound will come lift you up. But the only way out is through. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The only way out is through. The only way out is through. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The only way out. Only way out. Oh, you know, you know, you know, you know. The only way out is through. Oh, this I know. Oh, this I know. You know there's only one way out. Oh, you gotta get through. Yeah. Yeah.
This is our very last song in this small concert we've done for you today. And I wanted to mention that if you have any interest in seeing us locally at a concert that we're proposing to do soon in Somerville, that check our website, which is www.mysticfolk.com, and you can find out all about it. So thank you so much for being our listeners, and I'm going to close with a song entitled "The Sound from Deep Within." I've traveled many trails through talons of time to find the song of songs, the essence of life. It's a swollen secret, ready to be known, but shielded from the outer ear by a veil of love. The sound from deep within, it plays upon my heart and cracks this cage of consciousness marks a brand new start. The sound from deep within, it's a constant melody that surges forth from everywhere and forms this cosmic sea. And the sound from deep within, it echoes through the plain, awakening souls to its eternal flame, giving each a voice to sing its sacred name. Hey, who is written in the wind? Gonna keep on singing, gonna ride it home again. Hey, who, with each breath I create, the reality in which I live and die each day. The sound of thunder as it rolls on by, drums that beat on distant shores and teach us a rhythm and rhyme. A single flute that spirals up and we such ecstasy, yeah. It's a golden circumstance if we just take the chance and set soul free at last. Hey, who is written in the wind? Gonna keep on singing, gonna ride it home again. And you, with each breath I create, the reality in which I live and die each day. The sound from deep within, it beckons as it roars and penetrates the crevices. It opens every door. The sound from deep within, it's a river of such grace. It flows through every open heart, leaving beauty in its wake. And the sound from deep within, it echoes through the plains, awakening souls to its eternal flame, giving each a voice to sing its sacred name.